What Andy Found. This is a bold, ridiculous, slightly unhinged comedy. So if at any point you think surely they wouldn't, trust me, we will. The reading will run about 40 minutes, after which we'll take a 15-minute break for dessert. Then please come back. We'd love to hear your thoughts, your laughter, your reactions. They're all part of shaping this piece, and consider it your payment for coming. The setting. Mill River is a small, rural town in Vermont. The kind of place where people know one another by sight, if not by name. There is a single main street, a bakery, a transfer station, a library, a gas station, a car dealership, just far enough out of town to feel like up north. People walk. People notice things. News travels quickly, not always accurately. The town feels quiet, contained, and practical. It is not quaint on purpose. It does not perform itself for visitors. It functions. Clover Street Bakery is the central gathering place. Warm, familiar, and essential. It is where people stop in the morning, where conversations begin, where information circulates. It is both public and intimate. A place where privacy is assumed until suddenly it isn't. Mill River is not judgmental, but it is observant. It does not panic easily. It prefers order, routine, and plausible explanations. This is a town where things are expected to make sense, or occasionally they don't. The proper disposal of desire. What Andy found. Act 1, Scene 1. Headlights cut through the trees. Lila's car idles at the side of the road. She opens the trunk. Okay. Fuck. Well, yeah, fuck. That is what got me into trouble in the first place, but never mind. These have to go. She hoists a trunk onto the bumper. Just drop it in the ditch. She heaves the trunk. It lands in the ditch. I bet there's a wildlife cam. Here on the side of the road. Yeah, there it is. Come on, Lila, get a grip. Headlights appear. People! She runs back, heaves the trunk up. She hides. God, they saw me. No, they didn't. Just drop the trunk. No. She slams the car trunk, gets in the car, drives. I know I'm on a trail cam. Well, it's better than a moose sighting. She pulls into the transfer station. She drags the trunk out of the trunk, shoves it into a bin, and pulls cardboard over it. No, like cardboard will solve it. Okay, I should go back. Cameras. Oh, absolutely doomed. Oh, don't think about it. Go home. Scene 2. Interior, Clover Street Bakery, morning. Lila sits at the counter. Rose works behind the counter. You know, how do you throw sex toys away in a small town? What? I can tell you how not to do it. Oh, no. Yeah, middle of the night, bad decision, zero thinking.
A whole night mission for this? What kind of quantity are we talking about?
Enough that I won't tell you.
So this wasn't a bag.
This was a trunk situation.
In Andy's wheelbarrow. Is that your trunk?
Oh my God, I can't. No! There it is. I did it all wrong.
If he finds something, he'll wheelbarrow that thing all up and down the sidewalk.
Like a parade?
Like a procession.
For how long?
Until someone stops him or until he gets bored.
Oh, well, neither of those is soon enough. I need that back.
Okay. You're not wrong. Lila, wait. How is anyone anyone even going to know it's yours?
They just will.
Come on, is your name on it?
Yeah, of course. My sex toys are monogrammed.
Right. Why do you need to get it back?
Because I will freak out every time I see my trunk full of sexual excess rolling down the sidewalk.
Okay, I get it. This is too personal for composure.
Exactly. I need it back.
Frankie bursts in.
Why is Andy wheeling a trunk through town? Okay. What is this about? Why am I here? What's the emergency? And what's in that trunk?
It's just a huge trunk full of my sex toys, that's all.
We need to get it back or Lila will lose her mind.
Fair, but is it open?
A little. Oh, God.
It is. It is! Oh,
Lower.
I absolutely will not.
Helen and Sage enter. No, this is not good. This is public. This is mobile. This is not contained. How long has he had it?
Sometime after 2 a.m.
So all morning.
That's a tour.
That's exposure.
That's Main Street.
It's like it was always going to be seen.
Sage?
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it's in motion.
I'm sorry. How does someone end up with a huge trunk?
Okay, well, you know how they say you should never go grocery shopping when you're hungry? Well, the same rule applies to sex toy shopping. You start out like, I'll just get one, and then, oh, well, this one spins, and that one vibrates, and oh, well, they say that this one is life-changing, and at some point, you're not exploring anymore. You're out of control.
Does Martin know?
He knows I'm enthusiastic. He thinks it's great.
Oh, sure.
Does he know it's great?
No. That's where I got mortified, and that trunk is not all of it.
So this is not everything.
God, no. I saved the premium supply, which somehow still feels like I have a problem. I need the trunk back.
Okay, we agree, but people need croissants. The bakery is still open. We don't abandon croissants.
We reconvene here.
Of course we do.
We retrieve it quietly,
Gently.
quickly.
Scene 3, Clover Street Bakery after close.
I just saw Andy wheeling your trunk around Cumberland Farms.
Of course he was.
How long ago?
Like 5 minutes ago, by the ice machine.
All right, we move.
Okay, no customers, no croissants. We're live.
Oh, it's open more. No.
Do this without alarming him.
I can distract.
You absolutely cannot distract.
It's supposed to snow tonight.
Hey, Andy.
Hey,
That trunk doesn't belong out here.
found it.
I know.
I thought someone might want it back.
We do.
Go ahead.
They lift the trunk. Something inside shifts.
Ooh, it's responsive.
We are not using that word.
Well, you never know what you'll find around here. People get up to stuff in this town.
They pull away. Blackout. Scene 4, Clover Street Bakery night.
Okay.
Trunk sits on the floor.
We did it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
What?
Andy's gonna tell.
Lila, Andy won't tell anyone.
Oh, yes, he will. He'll say, Lila, trunk, took it. And then You know, people get up to stuff in this town.
Well, I got that part right.
That is exactly what will happen.
You're spinning
This
out.
was supposed to make it stop.
It did stop. The trunk's right here. Relax.
Okay, now we do inventory.
Why? To be thorough.
That's a lot.
It's just plentiful abundance. Yeah, it is. Wait. No.
What?
This was fuller.
How much fuller?
Enough that I don't have to count. She's right. There are gaps.
Gaps?
Yeah. Some of it is gone.
What?
Act 2, Scene 1, exterior sidewalk day. Emily is out walking. She stops short. She looks around, mortified, then practical. She pulls out her phone.
Lucy, I just found a big pink dildo on the sidewalk.
What?
You heard me, a big pink dildo, right by the sidewalk.
Oh, come on, that's disgusting.
I know.
How did it even get there?
How am I supposed to know, but it's here.
You can't just leave it there laying for everyone to see. Throw it away fast.
Emily looks towards a nearby trash can.
I will.
Emily does not throw it away. Instead, she opens her purse, pulls out a plastic bag. She hesitates, uses the plastic bag to pick up the dildo, puts it back in her purse, looks around, then walks off. Scene 2, Emily's kitchen that evening. A pot of water boils on the stove. Emily stands nearby watching it. She opens her purse, removes the plastic bag. The dildo inside is visible. She considers it, then carefully, deliberately, and using the bag in a way that she doesn't touch it, she lowers it into the boiling water. Steam rises. She adjusts the heat, watches, not embarrassed, just focused. After a moment, she sets a timer, takes a sip of tea, sits at the kitchen table. Scene 3, exterior near the library day. On the ground, a large leather collar and leash. Heavy, wide, spiked, lined with red velvet.
Someone lost their dog collar.
She takes out her phone. Front porch forum. Found. Collar and leash near the library. Possibly belongs to a very large dog. Think Mastiff or Great Dane. Heart-shaped dog tag says only good girl. Her phone buzzes. It buzzes again and again.
That's not for a dog.
Please remove this.
Good girl. Good grief.
Oh no.
She stuffs the collar and leash into her bag. She drops it into a bin.
Ridiculous.
Andy arrives and peers into the bin.
Can't have that out like that.
Clover Street Bakery, back room, night. The trunk is open. Some objects sit on the table, exposed and no longer secret. The women stand around it. Wine appears.
Okay. I'm sorry, but you dragged us into this.
I didn't.
No, you did. And now we need a show and tell.
We absolutely do not.
We absolutely do. What is this?
Please don't. Oh, that feels intentional. Industrial?
Before we go any further, are these sanitized?
Helen!
I'm serious.
You're serious.
I'm always serious when previously owned sex toys are involved. Of course they're clean. Jesus.
How clean?
It's called the glass juicer.
Okay, I can see that. But, what's the crank for?
Maybe it's for rounding.
No, Sage. It's for grinding.
Hey, it does look like a penis pepper grinder.
If you're throwing that glass juicer grinder gadget away.
Well, maybe I should keep that one. If you don't want it, then I do.
What?
My root chakra has got to know what this is all about. Pass it over.
God, gross, you guys, really?
Don't be a prude, Rose. In fact, I'm taking this one and that one.
Oh, that's a good one.
I am not partaking.
Chicken.
Okay, fine. I'll take the one that looks like a lemon. It seems innocent.
You, Helen? Really?
Relax, I'm not going to use it. I'm putting it in my fruit basket to see if my husband notices. He won't. And ladies, if you're actually going to use those things, please make sure you boil them first.
One by one, without speaking, the women lean back in toward the table. They look at the objects, not like evidence, like a buffet. Scene 5, exterior car dealership. A man stands near the lot staring at something near a car tire. He does not touch it.
Well, how the hell did that thing get all the way over here?
Is that?
Yep,
What are you gonna do with it?
you do the right thing. You get rid of it.
Transfer station, later. The man has placed the dildo inside a bin and leaves. Andy arrives. He takes the dildo out of the bin. Now the wheelbarrow contains the dog collar and leash, a dildo, another dildo, something extra. Men's reaction.
God, I'm tired. My wife's been real horny lately.
My wife hasn't come out of her she shed.
My wife just painted the walls downstairs. She said she was sick of everything neutral. And she gave me a weird look.
Clover Street Bakery, day.
Have you noticed that Emily's being weird?
Weird how?
Well, she got her hair cut, she's wearing eyeshadow, and hot pink nails.
Our crunchy granola Emily got a glow up? Eyeshadow? Hot pink?
And she left work early yesterday.
Emily never leaves early.
She said she had an errand to run and was all cagey about it.
Wait, when did she find that dildo?
3 days ago, by the sidewalk.
And she threw it away, right?
Well, that's what she said.
No.
No.
She wouldn't.
Oh, definitely not. It's our sensible Emily. Did you see that thing on Front Porch Forum? The dog collar?
Yeah, that wasn't a dog collar.
Nope. What do you think is going on? Oh, shh, here she comes.
Emily enters. She's wearing that dress. The one she once said was a little too snug.
Hey.
Hey! Wow!
Why?
Oh, nothing. Oh, you look great.
Thanks. I'm feeling pretty great today. I'm glad both of you are here. I wanted to tell you about my women's circle.
You sound a little giddy.
Like you have a secret, or maybe you're expecting a delivery of beads? Well, you know, I do love beads. I'm just really excited about starting the circle back up.
Yeah, but why now? What's lit your fire?
Actually, it's the lack of flames. My pilot light went out. I need to fix that. Maybe we can get a guy or two from Procter Gas to come over and turn yours back on.
Yeah, we could even get same-day emergency service. Can you tell them your pipes are going to freeze?
Tempting, but honestly, I just want to feel more awake.
Oh, I have pills for that.
Let me see if I can come alive from the inside first. Organically, and with my own tools. But thank you. Okay, and how do you do that? We can talk about that Friday night at the Circle.
She's already moving. The bakery bell rings as Emily exits.
We're going.
And Lucy, now we know. She did not throw that thing away.
Outside the bakery window, Andy passes, waving with a wide, innocent grin. The wheelbarrow is full now.
Oh, no. There's more?
Scene 8, the women's circle. Lila slips away and enters the bathroom. She reaches for the toilet paper. Nothing. She opens a cabinet.
What the hell? How did that get in here? What's it doing in here?
She picks up a familiar dildo.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no. I cannot unsee this. It's been recycled. Repurposed. Reused. Oh, my God.
She puts it back exactly where it was, adjusts it precisely. She exits the bathroom as Meg and Lucy approach.
There you are.
Yes, here I am.
You okay?
Sure. Tonight has just been full of discovery.
Yeah, these things can be a lot.
Did I miss something? Anyone's kundalini rise too fast?
No, not really.
You never know what's going to happen. We're all a mystery, aren't we?
Sure, I guess.
Is this still about Kundalini?
Listen, I gotta go.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming.
Of course, thank you for having me. You know, you really opens my mind.
Anything in particular that moved you?
Well, finding a second life. Yes, resurrecting an old one.
I'm in a resurrection phase myself lately. You know, Lila, we really should do coffee.
Sure, of course. I have to run. Thank you again.
Later, Lila's bedroom, diary open. She writes and reads aloud.
Dear diary, you are the only one who will ever know what happened today. I will never tell a soul that somehow, some way, Emily is in possession of my dildo. I am horrified, and it is the funniest story I could ever tell, if I ever told. I don't know how it got there. I don't know why it's still there. I guess you just can't throw a sex toy away in a small town. Cross my heart, my secret forever.
Morning, Clover Street Bakery. Rose behind the counter. Lila enters.
Rose, no joking about my trunk mistake, okay? I'm meeting Emily and you must behave.
Oh, so this is a serious behavior.
Yes, like church level, your mom is in the room, behave.
Of course. I'm extremely capable of that.
Rose, here comes Emily. Keep your mouth shut, please.
Always.
God, my life will never be normal again. Hi, Emily.
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm a little early.
Oh, no, perfect timing.
Same as usual, Lila, or are you going to surprise me?
Oh, no surprises today, Rose. I'll have my latte with 2 pumps of butterscotch, please.
Let me be daring, though. I'm going to have the spicy Mexican chocolate latte.
Oh, good choice. That one's got a kick.
As soon as Emily turns away,
I'm to kick you.
I'm so glad we could do this.
Me too.
I feel like we're always passing each other, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad we finally made time to meet. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm praying to the phoenix to do its rising thing, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't really. Are you sitting around in the ashes right now?
I was, pretty much, trying to jumpstart myself into some kind of transformation.
So that's what this is all about, Phoenix Logistics?
Well, had something surprising come into my life recently, and it basically screamed, "Hello, are you dead already?"
Wow. It must have poked you pretty hard. Did you scream back? Existentially, I mean.
Well, I screamed a little, but it had a point.
Lila takes a sip of coffee.
Oh, that's hot. Temperature. Temperature is hot.
Thank you for coming to the circle. I was hoping you'd come,
Why?
because you always seem so alive, like you vibrate on a different level.
That might just be impulse control. I get restless.
How do you channel that?
I guess I just keep prodding things until I'm interested again.
You don't shy away. Oh, and before I forget, I'm doing a little herbal medicine workshop next weekend. Just basic stuff, teas, tinctures.
Will anything scream at me?
Just the sage.
Good. I'll be there.
Emily gathers her things and exits the bakery.
How long before I'm not a daily joke?
Oh, just for the rest of your life. Seriously? Okay, Lila, we love you, but you're gonna have to ride this one out for a while.
Interior, Clover Street Bakery.
Oh, wait, what? Andy's wheelbarrow is full of dildos?
And a dog collar and...
Andy just can't wheel those around.
Someone should call town hall.
A phone is already out.
Hi. This is a little weird, but Andy has a wheelbarrow full of dildos and other things. He just left the bakery and he's headed your way.
Okay, that's not good. I'll come find out what's happening.
Exterior, outside the bakery, late afternoon. Andy pushes his wheelbarrow past the bakery. It's fuller now. Andy's cheerful, focused, doing a job. The town clerk approaches.
Hi, Andy.
Hey there.
Andy, can I talk to you for a second?
If you say so.
So, we've had a few calls.
About the weather? Yeah, there was a storm coming.
No, about, these.
Yeah. Found them.
Right. Well, we can't really have items like these out in public.
Why?
Well, you see, they're not proper.
Oh. These? Newfangled screwdrivers?
I'm sorry?
Screwdrivers. Different kind, I guess. No harm in them. There's no telling what you'll find out here. You know, people get up to stuff in this town.
Andy, where did they come from?
Go around. Found one by the gas station, one right out near the sidewalk, and one way up north.
Up north?
Yeah, by the car place.
Oh, this is bigger than expected. Andy, we're going to need to figure out what to do with these.
Oh, I'm a doing with them.
You are?
Yeah, I'm recycling. That's what I do, recycle.
Right, okay. I'm going to have to take this back to town hall. Andy, please don't find any more of these.
I don't look for them. They find me.
Clover Street Bakery. The bakery is full.
Okay, but Andy found 3.
No, he found 6.
I heard 7.
7?
My cousin said 9.
That's not possible.
So she counted.
This is not an accident.
Someone is doing this on purpose.
Why would someone do this on purpose?
For attention?
For revenge?
For art. It's too much.
Yes.
The front porch forum post.
We all saw it.
I didn't read the comments.
Of course you read the comments.
Okay, maybe I skimmed the comments.
Why the library?
My mother saw it.
My kid asked what a human collar is.
I said it was for a goat.
We don't have goats on leashes around here.
Andy keeps finding them.
Why is Andy finding so many?
Why is Andy collecting them?
I don't think Andy knows what they are.
I don't want Andy to know what they are.
I heard he thinks they are some new kind of screwdriver.
Can we please not be the town that teaches Andy about sex toys?
Okay, I think I know what's happening. This is a dumping room.
A what?
People dump things. Andy picks them up, they circulate.
Then why are they multiplying?
Well,
They're breeding.
Do they do that?
This is escalating.
It's spreading.
It's replicating.
Okay. No. Someone official needs to say something.
This needs to be handled.
This is a town hall thing.
I just want it on the record, this is not normal.
Bowen's Buzz. Front Porch Forum. A new post appears. Is it legal to haul sex toys around in public?
I don't think so.
Depends if it's turned on.
Why would anyone need to carry one?
something strange is going on in this town.
Maybe it's time that we consider an ordinance.
An ordinance about what exactly?
Banning public possession of dildos within town lines?
Ugh, who enforces that?
To clarify, if it's accidental possession, not intentional, that's okay, right? No one knows what that means. Interior Clover Street Bakery, phones buzz.
Notice, in response to concerns of items of an adult nature being discovered in public areas, Town Hall will hold a community meeting this evening.
Adult nature. That's one way to put it. They're having a meeting?
Tonight.
Interior Clover Street Bakery, early evening. The bakery is closed, murmur of voices outside, people gathering for the meeting.
Items of an adult nature. That's me. Oh God, I know Andy has told someone. Everyone will know. Guys, this is my life. Help me.
Okay, first of all, delicious scandal.
Frankie, please, this is not funny for me.
I know. I'm keeping you from thinking.
Enough. This is not a mystery. It's a narrative problem. We give them a story.
What story?
Someone from Jersey must have dumped them here.
Of course!
Jersey? That's our fix? Lila, relax. The second we say Jersey, this stops being our problem. Out of town, out of context, out of responsibility. Case closed. Yes, this is how the universe wants it. No blame, no pointing fingers, just passing scandal and pleasure. I don't want it past, I want it over. It will be. Tonight.
We don't correct anyone.
We nod.
Just let it move through. What if they ask questions? They won't ask the right ones. And if they do, I'll answer.
A knock at the door.
Meeting starting.
Showtime!
Thank you.
They exit together. Interior Town Hall, evening.
Okay, thank you for coming. We've had reports of items of an adult nature being found in public areas.
Found where?
By the sidewalk!
The dealership.
And by the library, that is too many places and too many sex toys. And what about this dog collar nonsense?
My cousin said Andy found 9.
How did they get into Andy's wheelbarrow? Where are they coming from?
Right. So, at this point, we're trying to understand what we're dealing with. If anyone has information that might be able to clarify.
Someone from Jersey must have dumped them here. Jersey.
I can believe it.
Don't Jersey my Vermont!
Yes, that would explain it. I mean, we are on Route 7. Okay, so if these items were dumped by someone from out of town, we'll proceed on that assumption.
Figures.
Out-of-staters. Damn flatlanders.
Okay, we'll monitor the situation and remind everyone that if they find anything unusual, please dispose of it properly. Thank you all for coming.
Lila sits very still. Helen catches her eye, a small nod. It's done. Exterior town hall. The meeting has ended. The town clerk steps out, locking the door behind her. She sees the wheelbarrow across the way, looks around once. No one is watching.
Huh. Whew.
That's it.
Thank you all so much. We're going to take a 15-minute break for desserts. Please enjoy and then come back for a chat with the playwright. Welcome back. Thank you again for being part of this process. This is a new work, so your reactions and thoughts are incredibly valuable. I do have some questions to get us started, unless somebody is already ready with a question or response. And I do have somebody here able to run mics if you feel like you can't project for everyone to hear. Yes?
I just want to know what you're going to do next.
The big plan is to see if it landed tonight, which I think it did. And I'd like to expand it a little more. Hopefully I'll get ideas tonight. And I would like to do a play with it, produce a play. Will you come?
Literally.
So let me just toss a few of these out. I'm going to grab one at random. Were there any moments that felt confusing or unclear?
First of all, there was nothing imperfect. The most hilarious thing was "Don't Jersey, Vermont." And great job, everyone.
Thank you. Anyone else on that question before we move on? Oh.
I just want, like, why are you getting rid of all those wonderful sex toys? Like, I know you have a lot, but like, I really wanted to know, like, the reasoning why she was doing that.
Well, the reason
was because she had too many. And that she kind of got mortified that she doesn't have any control when it comes to toy accumulation. So the little bit that I planted, does her partner Martin think it's, is cool with it? And he is. And then she says, but that's not all. So in my mind, she's kind of hiding her, trying to get rid of the excess, and it didn't work. And it's not autobiographical. And I did go to the sex toy shop to buy props, and he gave us a 5% discount for supporting the arts.
So, was there anything that felt surprisingly relatable?
Come on, raise your hand. Cafe.
Yeah.
Andy.
Welcome, Andy.
Well, also just a small town. Everybody knows each other, knows each other's business. I think that's very relatable to most people.
Stacy, what's this Thomas Tenton Quaint? What was that line? That was
Doesn't perform quaintness.
Can you repeat the question? Because I think a lot of people.
What was it?
I really love the line about the town didn't perform.
Yeah, it doesn't perform for visitors. We're not, Mill River.
The line is, it is not quaint on purpose. It does not perform itself for visitors, it functions.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Fuck yeah. I'm not here for you.
She's coming down.
I have a stage voice. First of all, thank you. That was really incredible to watch. You all did a fantastic job. Really. Stage readings are hard, so kudos. My question was for you. If you were to perform it on stage as a full-blown production, would you cast it primarily with females? I loved that it was all women, except for Andy, by the way. Good job. But I enjoyed that we got to see the kind of the female personas, and then the women took on the male roles there for a moment, talking about the husbands and whatnot. And I liked that, and I wondered if maybe in the thinking process if that's something that you're considering, having a majority female cast and playing it that way.
Yes, I wanted, underneath the absurdity for there to be the glue of female friendship. And, how we can come together and help each other and then have fun. So I definitely did that on purpose, that I wanted it to be women-centric. And, in a reading, we doubled up the voices for the townspeople. But I definitely want to keep it very women. I say, all women, besides Andy. And I had the idea of the play, basically the question was, how do you throw a sex toy away in a small town? And my answer was, you don't. I just put it back. And then I thought, wow, it would really be funny. I just kept thinking about it, and I thought it would really be funny if like a box appeared at the transfer station full of, sex toys, and then it disappeared, and all of a sudden women started having this, remarkable epiphanies and glow-ups and things. And I was sick a couple months ago, and I was like, just write the play. Just write it. And, I started it, and then I was just like, how much more outrageous can I go? And it kind of wrote itself.
So that might be a growth point to kind of deeper dive into each of these women who find one and see how it impacts their story and what they're going through and how they get beyond what they've been stuck in and empowers them in a way. I think that could be a really cool progression.
I tried to do that with Emily.
Right. Yeah, it has a bigger story.
Right.
You have different people have different experiences.
Right. I definitely think that. It was the difference. It was depth versus comedic speed. You know, so I want there to be depth, but I don't want it to dip into, you know, yeah, it needs to balance, but I do agree with you.
Yeah, you're growing
The community, so to speak.
And the funny thing is if they all found out at the end that
They all had one.
they all had one and it was like,
And they're all connected. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. That started my wheel spinning. Thank you.
Yes.
She should take the whole wheelbarrow at the end.
yes.
Am I the only one who got it?
Wheel the barrel around, maybe light up for spin.
Believe it or not, I bought tame ones. I didn't want to, like, you know, upset anyone. But remote control, we were going to get somebody in the army. And that you could, like, do it and it would spin or light up, and then you could play with us by, like, you know, we wouldn't know when it'd go on.
So that actually kind of segues to two different questions. One was how did the ending land? And the other one, I'm going to give you both even though they're not directly related, was where did you want more? More time, more reaction?
You got one up here.
Up here.
Jen?
I think that I wanted more. I didn't want it to end, and you could probably tell that I think it was hard to tell that it ended. I think it.
But we didn't have the light cue.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the light cue
That's
was
true.
just.
The light cue really would help.
The light cue didn't work. So.
Right. But I think, you know, you could do something, you know, with just something I think more expansive or explosive or something, so that it feels more like an episode.
Climactic?
Yeah, I mean, like if you did have ones that vibrated or did things, and you could do something just
like have a crescendo that definitely are like.
Yeah, I think that would help. And I did want more, and I loved Emily, you know, I loved the two, I loved Emily's story, and I loved the character Julie's
Lila.
I mean, I love the depth of those two characters, and I like the idea somebody else said about, you know, a couple more characters going.
I was toying with the idea. I'm so bad at, I love fun, so I'm sorry. I was thinking, you know, I might have been able to add depth during the women's circle. You know, I kind of had it when it was closing, and you know, women's circles can be cuckoo, so you know, and wonderfully so. But I thought that that might be a place where I can add some depth.
Maybe that's where somebody slips and says, well, actually, I am finding this, and everybody else has their moment. Well, I did it, I did it, I
Oh,
did it, I
that's
did it.
funny.
And that could be a way to tie
Yeah.
it back together.
Okay.
So I've got 4 hands. I think I saw this hand first.
Me.
Yes.
I think one scene that could definitely be a lot longer is the town hall scene. Just because, like I studied sketch, and town hall is a very specific sketch that you learn. So just that format is so wide with so much stuff. And I think even with that, having like, I don't know, even like the town hall, either like some sort of consequence, even if it doesn't happen, just to help feel like there's an attack.
Did it feel like there was enough build-up chaos with the townspeople, or there could be more?
More.
Because I thought that was really funny with the different voices and everybody chiming in.
Yeah. But you can really like extend that and like emphasize that as much. I think town hall scenes with that many people, that should be your way of seeing it. But well done, it's really good.
Thank you.
Okay. There's one here and one there.
Where am I running?
Does anyone want the mic?
I do.
So it taught me to not speak just right now, to not speak too soon. I I said, you couldn't have done anything more, but then it came down to the question of what could have been more, and someone said, what was the precursor to the idea of this? And I think that there could be like a workaround of more like a sense of a base of understanding why this woman needed a trunk of sex toys. But also, I think it's hilarious that you said everything was tame and one of the sex toys had a brush. Just saying. Anybody else?
Right behind you, actually, if you want to pass that mic right up.
It's me again. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're familiar with docu-theater, so like Laramie Project, or it would be interesting because of the way you have the scenes built where they jump pretty quickly. It would be interesting to use that, thinking about that format where you have the opportunity to highlight several different characters to go in more depth, but it kind of keeps the flow of things moving like a documentary, a mockumentary, if you will. You know, a little Waiting for Guffman, or a little, you know. So looking at that kind of format might help you keep the structure of the boom, 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 boom scene, but getting what everybody wants, which is more detail on the characters. Something to think about. So Laramie Project would be a great example to look at.
I will look at that, thank you.
And I know there was somebody up in the top there, right? Yes.
So, great job, everybody, fantastic. I really appreciate being called out tonight to enjoy it so much. So thank you. Okay, on that note, I'm really curious about what you've shown us about the human uncomfortableness with sex toys. I would love to see that explored more, and yes, the town meeting was one, but what was really curious was, you know, among women to women, oh, I'm not going to tell them about that. You know, it's like, I was expecting Emily to admit something. I was expecting, I forgot her, you know, the main character to maybe open up, but yeah, they were still like, you know, dodging it. And then I thought, oh, in the women's circle, then it's going to open up. And it didn't. You know, it's like, oh, so it's like great stuff, but I'm really
You want
curious.
juicier.
Huh?
Stop.
Well, juicier wise, and I was also thinking the only other thing I've got to say is like, yeah, you only touch the surface of those sex toys. You could go on and on, like, whoa, look at this one, whoa, look at that one, you know. And you did implicate that there was moving one in the chest, so yeah.
Maybe.
So you've had your hand up for a few minutes.
I think you could expand more on like the rumor mill and how the town, like how a small town is and how they're making the stories more extravagant.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't start this small and it becomes this big at the end of it. I think that would be fun.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think where I thought I expanded a lot, it plays differently when you listen to it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that didn't go on as long as I thought it would, you know. So, and I perk up when like the little bits of gossip and different people saying it. So I get that for sure.
I think there needs to be some greater urgency as to why this problem needs to be resolved, and it resolves to, like, maybe there's a parade.
Oh no, like Bernie Sanders is coming.
It got us this far, but it could be in some greater kind of, everyone is freaking out because everyone has something to lose or to gain by a certain event that could come, like a cafe, maybe in the teachers or
WCAX is coming in 6 hours.
I could also see like a parent-child relationship could add a different layer.
Like a teaching lesson?
Like a teaching lesson.
When you say parent-child, I'm curious, are you thinking adult-child parent, or were you actually thinking of a
Like a
younger
kid.
Like a
child?
teenager. Like someone going through like really like learning stages, or an 18-year-old. Just a different kind of relationship, so it's everyone is in their own little world. There's a family group that is also around. It's like Emily could totally
Easter should be coming up, and then she should at some point make eye contact with her pastor.
I missed that.
Yeah, I'm not catching all the comments. We have somebody back there with their hand up.
Just piggybacking off the urgency. It's
A little louder, please.
Yeah, piggybacking off the urgency. And thank you for sitting up there. I've been in your seat. It's not easy to take feedback. So my piggybacking off the urgency is that question of stakes. What's at stake for each and every one of these characters? Let's go with Lila in this case. She is mortified that people are going to find out these are her sex toys. Why? I mean, people have sex toys.
Because there's so many. Small town.
So, and again, is she a nun? Is she a mayor? I mean, what happens if she's found out? And that's the urgency, right?
Right.
And so, and that's, I'm just spitballing. I'm not telling you how to write it. But there's, you you want to have, what is at stake? What can I, as was pointed out, what can be gained, what can be lost for all of these characters? And that drives them. And that then allows you to expand their story and their backstory of who they are.
I think for me, I'll try to figure out a way to get it more urgent. For me, it's a small town. You know, you go to the bakery, you don't want to be known for the person who has a trunk of 1,000 sex toys, you know. So it's social pressure. And also embarrassing for Lila. And it doesn't quite make sense. It's kind of a freak out. You know, she's freaking out, and then she enlists her friends to help her. But I definitely, the bigger the stakes, the bigger the payoff. So I get it. For sure.
And I think we can all get embarrassment, but from a purely objective standpoint, embarrassment is something self-created more often than not.
Right.
Often. So what is that tangible thing they could lose throughout all of this?
True.
So there's somebody in the back who's had their hand up for a little bit.
So fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But something you may want to consider is in that opening, that second scene where Lila is in the cafe and she's panicking. You could have townspeople be coming in and getting their orders, not commenting on it, but at any point someone sees like, oh, what a really pretty trunk that is. I wonder if Andy will let me have it. Or something to that effect. But having the imminent threat of being discovered really tangible might help some.
Okay.
I don't know, Saoirse had her hand up too.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Saoirse and then she'll bring the mic down to you.
One thing that I was thinking as well that I think would be really fun to play with is maybe we don't know whose trunk it is at the start, and it's kind of for the audience to try and guess through behaviors and this thing, and then that would be a really big relief when we find out who it is, and then we're watching them cover it up. You know, a little who done at the start, and women question each other like, is it you? Is it you? And like testing, and then, yeah, that's it.
Cool. Right on the end.
Okay. It's fun.
Hi. So I know from the men's point of view, that whole thing kind of, I just don't even remember what they talked about. You know, it's like, and so I was thinking, the sex toys get out there, and the women change, you know, they're more vibrant or whatever, and then the men are wondering, what the hell is happening here, you know? You know, so some reaction from the men's point of view, you know, what's changed in this town?
Yeah, I did it, and it was like this long.
Yeah.
You know, and
Fair.
so I can definitely. Or it was this long. But I definitely, the men's reaction was gone in a blink of an eye. So I definitely think, you know, more puzzlement and more, you know, I don't know, to figure that one out. But it definitely leaves fast.
Somebody just got the mic.
So just because
people have mentioned developing more stories, and maybe multiple women are finding these and using them. I guess just a counter to that, I kind of like the limited depth and just keep it, I like the buildup of the town and just keeping it, the frenzy going without the depth is just my preference. And then also the idea of having all the women find a toy and try them. I mean, how many of us are really going to boil a pot of water and reuse them? And I like that was like a quirk of Emily, that she actually did that.
Well, see, I was wondering how many people would get it, the boiling water thing. And then when...
Good idea!
And then I thought when Helen says, make sure you boil it, that was going to be clearing it up for anybody that didn't get it.
Yeah, but right, we did get it.
Okay,
There's one in the back there.
Yeah, during the frenzy of trying to figure out whose they are, that moment, I think you're missing a chance to add in a character with the sex shop operator being brought in, because they know everyone's secrets, so someone going in, whose toy is this, who bought this, you could...
Like a forensic.
Yeah, just to, if they're really interested in figuring out this mystery, that could be a funny moment. It didn't have to be added to the whole thing, but it could be a fun thing.
Thank you.
Oh, we got a couple down in the front here.
Tying back to the town hall, and no, you gotta figure this out and actually tie that.
Oh, they have to go into investigation. Okay.
Build that whole town hall piece.
Okay. Okay. Maybe they should make an ordinance.
Well, one just fell in the barrel, so that might be something.
Yeah. And by the way, my mom did read this and she liked it.
The one, I like the
We have to speak loud enough that people in the back can hear you.
I think that women's surveillance is a specific experience that we have. And I think for me, and I think the women I know, we do feel very concerned about what people find in our pocketbooks or in our front lawn or on our porches or in our mailbox or whatever, in a way that other people, men, don't. And so I appreciated that tension, that it was there, but it wasn't like smacking me over the head or trying to teach me.
Yeah, I wanted this to be creature free. I wanted it to be no shame and fun. And for me, I guess I'm not that embarrassed because there's a big trunk of my sex toy. Anyway. I do think for women, I'll try and find a more, what the root need is for everyone, the desire to, what each person wants. But for me, it was just the idea of being caught.
It's shame, too.
Yeah.
I think that women have inherent shame, which is a damn shame. But it's true.
I mean, and it'd be a joke around it. A joke. I should never live it down.
Like, how is that shameful?
Yeah.
So there's a hand up here. Do you want the mic?
I think so.
So my creative mind is going off, as you can imagine, and if you are going to bring this to the stage, I would like to ask if you could do a little burlesque, like when everyone sort of dissolves into, this is really how I'm feeling about my passion, and then ooh la la, it all happens, and all the dancers come on stage, and please hire me for that. So that's my suggestion. Yes, thank you. Yes, like a dream sequence, and the lights go purple and pink, and ooh, and yes, and oh.
Dildo free ballet.
Oh, wow.
idea of that urgency, and this is just, Mill River's a fictional town that probably, I like the parade suggestion that was over here, has a Memorial Day parade. You know, I don't know how strange that could sound, but that would be a great way to kind of connect it to, at least regionally, right, this area, and having people sort of really pick up on that thing, because that's kind of a big thing in our little communities in the
And
Mill
people
River.
gather for parades.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't want those things on the ground.
We don't want Andy to join the parade.
Does the cast have any comments? Or I think we've had a chance to share most of them with Stacy through this process, but has anyone said anything that has brought anything to mind?
The dildo's doing ballet. The dildo's doing ballet.
Yeah, we gotta have a green fever sequence in there. Yeah, I totally feel it. It's not here yet, but it's here. Or here.
Were there any questions you had for people that I didn't get to? Because I know I kind of got lost in where they were here.
I'm just so grateful that you all came out, and I'm so grateful that you laughed. And I'm inspired to add a dream sequence and delve deeper into people's lives, and have the balance between laughter and have more roots. So thank you so much for coming.